Hey guys, welcome back to our house. Let's go check out the space where you're going to be staying when you come visit us. Let's go check out the guest room. All right guys, come on back. Welcome to the guest suite. I love this room so much. I actually find myself sitting in here all the time because it's just light and bright and airy and peaceful. I have to tell you, I spent so much time and so much energy designing this space, not the actual pieces of furniture in here, but just where it would be, how big it would be, all the little nooks and crannies, which we will get to. For me, when we have guests over, I want them to feel so beyond comfortable. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable in a bed. I don't want them to feel like they don't have enough space or that they can't sleep and that they have nothing to do. So we're gonna get into the details, but I put a lot of thought and energy into making sure my guests truly feel like they're at home. So as a realtor, I really thought about resale big time when I figured out the floor plan for this house. And one huge benefit to a home is having a primary bedroom on the first floor. And so that is exactly why I put this bedroom where it was. It is on the first level, not only for resale, but also when you're a guest, there's always some level of being uncomfortable. You don't want to get in their space. You don't want to be too loud. You might be from a different time zone. So we're on the West Coast. Most of our visitors are coming from the East Coast, so they get up way earlier than we do. Them being on the first level when all of our bedrooms are upstairs allows them to just really feel like they have their own space. They don't have to worry about us. They don't have to be quiet. If they wake up early in the morning, they can pop out of the bedroom, go straight to the kitchen and make their coffee without bothering anyone. So they're kind of secluded in this area. I also made this bedroom a little bit larger because I wanted to have a seating area, as you can see. You know, when you are in a guest's home, you don't always feel like hanging out with everyone. You kind of want your own time. So I wanted a little space where they could sit and they could read, or they could watch TV, or just have some quiet alone time. As far as the furniture pieces in this room, it's kind of a mishmash of stuff we already owned or stuff that I found on a budget. This entire room was done on a budget, but it doesn't look like it. It feels really expensive. So the bed, the chairs, the table, the lamps, all from Target. I think the side tables are actually from Wayfair. I don't know. There's just knickknacks everywhere from all of those random little stores, and I will link everything on my Instagram. But I did it on a budget again, and it feels expensive. These chairs from Target feel like they came from Pottery Barn. I mean, they are amazing, highly recommend. So let's get into a few of the little details that I did with this room to make our guests feel super comfortable. So one thing I did for our guests is I put all of my favorite books that I've read in here in case they have some spare time, in case they don't want to watch TV when they're going to bed, they want to read a book, they can pick up one of my favorites and read it in the chair, in the bed, wherever. I also have this little this basket of blankets if they're extra cold, just the little teeny comforts that go a long way. I've got a bowl of mints right here in case someone needs a mint before they go out. I did mention at the beginning that a few of these pieces are stuff we already had. These curtains, which I'm obsessed with, were actually from Riley's nursery when she was a baby, and I've held on to them for forever because I love them so much. I don't know if I can find them, but if I can, I will link them for you guys. One thing that people comment on a lot in this room is the chandelier. You don't often see a chandelier in many bedrooms unless you have like the vaulted ceilings. But this chandelier I originally purchased for our dining room. Now, we do have a video on our YouTube channel of our dining room, and you can see the chandelier I went with. But this one I originally purchased before we had even broken ground on the house, honestly, because I loved it so much. But once I painted that dining room and put the wine wall in, this just wasn't gonna work. It was way too busy. So I thought, you know, I've got that little seating area in the guest room. What if I add this light into there? And it just elevates the room so much. It makes it feel way more expensive in here, which again, it's not. Most of this is from Target, Wayfair. My olive tree is from Walmart. So again, all on a budget. This room isn't totally complete yet. We are gonna be hanging a TV in here for our guests, but I did wanna show you one little detail that I added to every single bedroom in this house. It's an outlet high up on the wall, right where a TV would go, so that we don't have cords hanging down. It's really a small feature, but it makes a huge difference not having those cords. So if you're building a home or renovating, make sure you do this. This room truly is all about the little teeny details. One exercise I did right when we moved in is I sat in here before I decorated and stuffed it full with all the stuff. I thought, what are the things that I typically need when I'm in a hotel room or staying at someone's house that I haven't packed for myself? I want to make sure this room has all of those things. So in the drawers here, I have scissors, tape, paper, pens, pencils. People always need random things like that. Also in both of the side tables next to the beds, I have phone chargers, both for an iPhone and an Android, because people forget those all the time. We all know there is nothing worse than going and sleeping outside of your home and being in an uncomfortable bed, whether it's at a guest house or in a hotel room. So it was so important for me to have a super comfy bed for our guests. The bed frame itself is from Target. The bedding, I said I did this room on a budget, maybe not so much with the bedding. The bedding is Cozy Earth, which you guys have heard me talk about on my Instagram. Bamboo sheets, literally like butter. It is amazing. But I also put a really cozy mattress topper on top. I have extra blankets in the linen closet, which we will get to. It really is a cozy bed, so our guests don't feel like they're waking up with back pain sleeping at a guest house or at a hotel. All right, one thing that makes this guest suite a suite is they have their own bathroom, which you know is a game changer when you're staying at someone's house. Typically when I go to someone's house, I'm using their kids' bathroom, which is totally fine. But because I was building this house from the ground up, I was like, let's add a bathroom to that space so someone can really fully feel comfortable and have their own area. I wish I could have made this bathroom a little bit bigger. The vanity's kind of tiny, but honestly, we don't use this room that much, so it works. All the little details in the bathroom. So the shower door, the toilet, the sink, those are all from Kohler. Our faucet, the hardware, the towels, the shower head, that is all Dalto, the Trinsic line. Alexander James is the tile. It's a matte tile, and I am obsessed with it. And then I added the shelves behind the toilet that have just the little amenities that people forget. Hairspray, lotion, dry shampoo, all the things that the gals need. So our guests also have a larger walk-in closet to hang all of their clothes. I put these baskets up here in case they want to put like their socks and underwear or whatever they're unpacking. I did want to make it feel a little bit like a hotel room, so I have robes for our guests, and you can also see I have a fully stocked fridge and a basket of snacks. We've got water, soda, even 5-Hour Energy, some little chips and bars, again, just to make our guests feel super comfortable. Now, behind this door is what our guests are really wowed by. It is such a small detail, but it makes a huge difference. I have stocked up on all of the items that people tend to forget when they travel. Of course, I've got the towels and extra linens for them, but we've got extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, makeup wipes, aspirin, razors, just all the little things that someone's like, oh my gosh, I forgot to pack that. Not to worry, we've got it. I also have a hairdryer, straightener, a little vacuum, an iron. I don't know how many times I can say it. I want my guests to feel super at home, and I think we have accomplished that with this space. Thanks so much for visiting the house. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and I will show you more spaces.